Are you ready for some game-changing news, 49ers fans? The San Francisco 49ers are on the hunt for a new defensive coordinator after parting ways with Nick Sorensen, and it looks like there's a familiar face at the top of their list. Could the return of a beloved former leader be just around the corner? Stay tuned as we dive into the latest developments that could reshape our defense. The San Francisco 49ers have made a significant move in their offseason strategy, parting ways with defensive coordinator Nick Sorensen. This decision has set the stage for a hotly anticipated search for his replacement, and let me tell you, the excitement is palpable among us fans. Just the other day, we saw the team jump into action, conducting their first 2 interviews for the position on Thursday. Among those candidates is a familiar name that every 49ers fan knows well: Robert Saleh. Saleh was the defensive coordinator for San Francisco from 2017 to 2020 before taking the head coaching role with the New York Jets. According to Dan Graziano from ESPN, the buzz around the league is that Saleh is the frontrunner for this job. And honestly, it makes perfect sense. Saleh's history with the 49ers has created a solid foundation of trust and familiarity, which is exactly what this team needs right now. It's not just about filling a position. It's about finding someone who can restore continuity and confidence in our defense. However, let's keep our expectations in check. Saleh is also eyeing the head coaching position with the Jacksonville Jaguars, a team he knows well from his previous role as their linebackers coach. This adds an interesting twist to our hopes of bringing him back. The 49ers cannot simply pin all their hopes on Saleh. If the Jaguars offer him the head coach job, we could find ourselves back at square one. 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan has hinted that they have more candidates lined up just in case. Assistant coach Brandon Staley, who has made waves in the league, is in the mix for an interview. And there's also talk about Jeff Ulbrich, the former defensive coordinator for the Jets. Remember, Ulbrich was a hot topic last season, but the Jets wouldn't let him out of his contract. If Saleh heads to Jacksonville, I fully expect Ulbrich to be on the shortlist. What does this all mean for us, the fans? Well, we're staring down the barrel of another offseason where the 49ers could be searching for a defensive coordinator for the 3rd consecutive year. It's not just a matter of filling a vacancy, it's about the emotional toll this has on the players. Veteran players are likely feeling the strain of constant turnover, and Fowler recently pointed out that we might be on the verge of a breaking point regarding this lack of stability. This is a crucial moment for Shanahan. The weight of this decision could very well shape the future of the 49ers. It's essential for the team to nail this hire, not just for the sake of our defense, but also to foster a cohesive environment for the players. We all crave that sense of continuity, and let's be honest, we want to see our team back in the playoffs, contending for a Super Bowl. The pressure is on, and as fans, we can't help but feel it. The last thing we want is another season of upheaval. Now I want to turn this over to you, the passionate 49ers faithful. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. Part of me is excited at the prospect of Saleh returning, bringing that familiar fire and passion back to our defense. But another part of me is anxious about the uncertainty that comes with any coaching change. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you rooting for Saleh to come back, or do you think we should explore other options? Let's get a conversation going. Your insights matter, and together we can dissect what this means for the future of our beloved 49ers. George Kittle is once again making headlines, and let's be honest, he deserves better. For the 2nd time in his career, the San Francisco 49ers tight end has been snubbed for the first-team All-Pro selection, and it just doesn't make sense. Kittle, a true all-around talent, finished the season with over 100 receiving yards. Yet, he finds himself behind rookie Brock Bowers of the Las Vegas Raiders, who led all tight ends with 1,194 yards. Now don't get me wrong, Bowers had an incredible season. His 112 receptions broke the rookie record for catches in a single season. And he certainly earned his accolades. But let's take a deeper look at what Kittle accomplished this year. He scored 8 touchdowns compared to Bowers' 5, and when You consider that Kittle did this in just 15 games. It's hard to swallow that he's not recognized as the top tight end. When we break down the numbers, Kittle's average of 14.2 yards per catch dwarfs Bowers' 10.7. That's a significant gap, showcasing Kittle's ability to not just catch the ball, but to make big plays when it counts. And let's not forget about the efficiency. Kittle had a success rate of 73.4% on his receptions, while Bowers managed only 60.8%. Those stats aren't just numbers. They tell a story of a player who consistently gets the job done week in and week out. The metrics from Sports Info Solutions highlight Kittle's dominance further. He led the league with 39.49 expected points added on receptions, while Bowers sat way down at 17th with 23.39. Kittle is not just a receiver, he's a game changer, and we can't overlook his blocking ability, which is just as crucial for a BA tight end. He topped the charts with 13.84 points gained on blocking plays, while Bowers only managed 6.54. Kittle's well-rounded skill set is what makes him so special, and it's frustrating to see him overlooked again. This isn't the first time Kittle has faced this sort of disrespect. Back in 2018, he shattered the record for receiving yards by a tight end in a single season with 377 yards, only to be named a second-team All-Pro behind Travis Kelce. To be fair, Kelce had an incredible season that year too, but Kittle's achievements weren't just impressive, they were historic. Now, Kittle's response to these snubs has always been gracious, and he understands the importance of recognizing the contributions of others, like Bowers. But let's be real, Kittle's performance deserves to be celebrated on the biggest stage. He's the best tight end in the league, no question about it, and it's hard not to feel a bit upset on his behalf. As a die-hard 49ers fan, I can't help but wonder how this affects the narrative around Kittle and the team moving forward. The 49ers have a bright future, and Kittle's experience and talent are pivotal to their success. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, recognizing a rookie is great for the league, but on the other, Kittle has proven time and again that he's the best at what he does. It's disheartening to see him not getting the recognition he truly deserves. So, how does this impact the team's morale? Kittle is an emotional leader on this squad. His drive and passion are contagious, and while he may not outwardly show disappointment, you can bet it fuels his fire. This could serve as motivation for him to come back even stronger next season, but it also raises questions about how the voting process for these accolades works. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Should Kittle have been a first-team All-Pro this year? What does this mean for the 49ers moving forward? Let's get the conversation going in the comments section. As always, if you enjoyed this update and want to stay in the loop about everything 49ers, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And remember to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's rally behind Kittle and the team as they continue to chase greatness.